world doesn't care who you say you are. It only remembers what you've earned. Hello, warrior. This life, this battlefield, it was never designed for comfort. You weren't born to coast. You weren't made to blend in. You were forged in struggle, created for challenge and destined to rise through chaos. But if you want to walk as a man of honor, a man of weight, then hear me now. You must earn everything. Respect, trust, purpose. None of it is given. None of it is promised. And if you keep waiting for someone to hand you what should be hunted, then you'll die with regret tattooed to your soul. This is Man Morals, where we speak to the warrior inside you, not the coward you're trying to kill. So if you're done living like a ghost, done pretending to be strong, done hiding from the man you were born to be, then lock in, subscribe, and remember this moment, because this is the beginning of your rise. There are 5 things every man must earn in his lifetime, and until you do, no amount of money, muscles, or motivation will ever fill that void inside you. But the second you start earning them, one by one, the world begins to shift. You become undeniable, unbreakable, unstoppable. First, self-respect. The war begins within. Before you ever conquer the world, you must conquer your reflection. You think self-respect is about image, about pride. Wrong. It's about integrity. It's about doing the things you promised yourself, especially when you don't feel like it. It's waking up early when your body screams to sleep. It's grinding through the pain when your mind says, quit. It's turning down distractions, temptations, excuses, and choosing the harder path. Why? Because it's right. Every rep you complete, every meal you don't cheat, every time you push through discomfort, you earn a deeper respect for yourself. And that self-respect, it becomes your shield, your fuel, your fire. The man who respects himself cannot be broken because he knows he's built from discipline, not applause. So ask yourself, can you look in the mirror and say, I keep my word to me? If not, start there. That's where warriors are made. Second, the respect of others. You want the world to respect you? Earn it. Not with noise, not with talk, but with results. Consistency, grit. Be the man who delivers every time. Be the one who doesn't flinch when pressure rises. Be the one who speaks less and does more. Because in this world, respect is currency, and you earn it with every action, every sacrifice, every late night spent working while others sleep. Men respect what they fear, what they admire, and what they cannot outwork. So show them what that looks like. Don't ask for validation, command it through action, because when you operate at that level, even your silence speaks volumes. Third, trust. One of the rarest things a man can earn. It's not built in words, it's built in storms. When everything is collapsing, will you show up? Will you hold the line? Will you protect what matters without flinching? A trusted man is rare. He's the one others call at 2 a.m. when the world burns. He's the one whose word is law, whose presence calms the chaos. That's not luck. That's earned. Through years of showing up, of telling the truth when it costs you, of staying when others run. The man who is trusted walks with power, and that kind of man becomes a leader, not by title, but by presence. Fourth, composure. This one separates the boys from the warriors. When life hits, when betrayal shatters your trust, when failure punches you in the gut, can you hold the line? Can you stay grounded when the earth crumbles beneath you? Composure is earned in pain, in chaos, in rejection. You only gain it when you've suffered and refused to break. You only hold it when you've bled and still breathe steady. This isn't about being cold. It's about being calculated. A composed man doesn't let his emotions dictate his response. He sees through fire. He thinks through storms. He moves like water, but strikes like lightning. If you can control yourself when nothing else is in your control, you are already more powerful than 99% of men. Fifth, purpose. The final battle, the deepest one, because this world is filled with lost men. Men chasing dopamine, chasing money, chasing validation. But purpose? That's different. Purpose is earned through suffering, through service, through silence. Purpose doesn't show up with a sign. It shows up when you keep building even when you're unsure, when you help others without needing thanks, when you pursue mastery in something that lights your soul on fire. And suddenly, through the pain, through the effort, you realize why you were put here. A man with purpose doesn't beg for attention. He radiates direction. He doesn't need to shout. His mission speaks for him. And that is a man who cannot be stopped. So now, warrior, you've heard the truth. Not the soft version, not the feel-good version, the real one, the kind that rips through your excuses and leaves only action. So let me ask you, will you keep drifting, or will you start earning? Because every great man, every real man, earns his value. He earns his self-respect through discipline. He earns the respect of others through action. He earns trust through presence. He earns composure through chaos. And he earns purpose through pain. This life won't hand you anything, but that's what makes it beautiful. Because once you earn it all, you'll know you were never lucky. You were always legendary. So if this lit a fire inside you, subscribe to Man Morals right now. Because most men will scroll past this, but not you. You're built different. Drop a comment. Which one are you earning right now? And watch the next video on screen. Because your mission has just begun.